All right. Hopefully we get a couple people to help me create this design. We may have to wait a little while. I know for sure I want to do a canine. If you're tuning in, I hope you're having a good day. It says we have 4 people here. If you here to help me make the design, the first thing we need to decide is, do we want it serene and kind of static, or do we want like a dynamic pose? If you're listening in and you want to help me decide that, feel free to write it in the Twitch chat. And any input is welcome and considered. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, let me know in the Twitch chat if you'd like to see a static pose or if you'd like something more dynamic. Dynamic is always interesting and fun to do. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. So, dynamic pose it is. Give him a big old chest here, rib cage. Yeah, if you're tuning in, making a design today based on people's input in the Twitch chat. So if you have access to that, you are more than welcome to give me any input along the way. I'll be asking questions to anybody listening in that would like to lend an opinion. So just a little heads up, and hopefully you enjoy this process. And this design will be auctioned off over on DeviantArt when we're done. So it should be fun. Hi, Mint. Yes, I'm excited for it. I was hoping a couple folks would show up. It'd be really hard to do this with nobody here. So I appreciate you guys being here. And I am so sorry it's so late in the day. Um, I really had to catch up on housework. We had a very busy weekend, and then last night was pretty busy. So it just caught up, and I'm the type of person, like, if my house is out of order, I really can't work well. So I really had to just get it all back in order. Yes, I hope so. Oh, yes. It's like once everything's back in order and like clean, it's like, I can breathe a sigh of relief. All right, so on these front feet, do we want little featherings like this, or do we want them clean shaven? We can do the little featherings. We can even do some long featherings if we want. You just spent your lunch break cleaning. Yes, I love cleaning. Feathering. Okay, we're gonna do it feathery. All right. The feathery it is. And we've already decided on dynamic posing. So we're going to try and keep with that theme here. Get some good movement going here. I think I'm going to make this just a tad bigger. There we go. Do we want to add any horns? Oh, you're moving back home. Oh, yeah. That'll be really nice. It's always good to be close to family, being able to visit and make memories. Back to the Midwest. Well, hey, I'm in the Midwest, so welcome back. Antlers. Yes, we can do antlers. What kind of antlers do we want? Do we want the big palmated moose antlers? Do we want deer antlers? Elk. Okay. You know, I don't think I've ever done a design with elk antlers. Let me pull up a photo so we have a decent reference. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done elk antlers. That's a good idea. All right, so here's our little elk friend. I'm gonna hide the design for just a little bit while I get these. Looks like there's one that goes forward. They're really long and big. Elk actually just got reintroduced to my state, probably a decade ago, and it's so neat to see them in the wild right now. Here, woman. That's a yes. Yeah, I like them. It looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, those are super neat. I like them too. Okay. I'm gonna fix up these horns just a little bit. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mint. I appreciate it. So, do we want to do feathered back legs or do we want to do clean shaven back legs? So, anybody listening in, you're more than welcome to lend your voice if you'd like. It's totally up to you. Feathered, okay. Yep, we'll do feathered. And what are we thinking for tail? Do we want no tail? Do we want a bob tail, a short tail, or long tail, or super long tail? Say hoof foot something. Yes. Do we want to try hoofed feet on the back here? I can try it. Like even like that. Oh, I think it looks good. I like it. I fixed that just a little bit. Personally, think either a shorter tail or a bob would work. Okay, yeah, we can do a bobtail. I was kind of almost thinking like a deer tail, kind of like a little flag, something like this maybe. But still long enough to be noticeable that you know we could raise the alarm and run for the woods. I really like them so far. I think this is really neat. So, because there's no tail, we can't do a faux fox. But do we want to do a cool dog or one of the Jacka species or a hybrid? You guys get to decide if it's going to be a cool dog. If you have a opinion on this, please feel free to weigh in if you're listening in. This is a joint design that we're all working on together. I'm just sketching out what you all are thinking, essentially. Okay, yeah, we can do a cool dog. Do we want to do just a cool dog or do we want to do a hybrid? Because I was thinking if you wanted, one of like the Lunai would look pretty nice up in the antlers here. Or over the head. Sold. Okay. Are we thinking Quill Dog, Jackaluna hybrid? That's what I was thinking would look nice. Yeah, okay. We can do that. Now, with the quills, do we want hind quills, or do we want shoulder quills, or do we want both? Awesome. All right, we'll plan on that. We'll do a Bulldog Jackaluna hybrid here. And now we get to decide if where we want the quills at. So we can have them on the shoulders, like that, on the hind, or both. Both. Okay, we can do that. And now we get to decide what kind of quills. Do we want, like here's a regular quill. Do we want one that kind of looks like tree branches? There's even ones I've made where you have a little fleshy flag come off, kind of like the lionfish. Shoulders leafy. Yeah, we can do both, including the shoulders, and have some tree leaves going on. Totally doable. So let's see. We're going to do a tree. Also, hi Yang. Good to see you. Something like this. Actually, I think I'm going to pull this in closer to. Colors is going to be the hardest part. Oh, yes, it will be. It's always hard to decide. And I'll add the leaves when we get to the coloring stage. Yang, just a little heads up. Oh, deer spots. Yeah. He's looking really epic already. Oh, I'm so glad. So like oh, there's a deer over in Europe that keeps its spots. Can't think of the name right now. Something like that. Yeah, stick a deer. I think that's one of the species that keeps them too, yeah. I'm trying to keep these branches a little more, um, what would be the proper word? Primitive? I'm looking like a domestic tree. I want them to look like this is a scary tree you'd run out into the woods and if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, axis deer? Yeah, that could be it too. I'm glad we went the nature route. Me too. I like the nature. I mean, I have a degree in it and everything, so it's just nice. Can't go wrong with nature. All right, I think we're coming to a good point. Okay, what kind of balloon eye do we want? Do we want a full moon? Do we want a new moon, a crescent, a waning, waxing? Full moon. Okay, we can do that. I like this design already. if I do say so myself. What if we did little like naturey magic marking things coming out of here? Something like that. He's like a weredeer. He's so handsome. Well, thank you. I really like him so far. He's so unique. Like, you all have such good ideas. Okay, let me think here. I think I'm going to keep him more flat colored, and I'll build him up with some layering. But Loki, I was also keeping a spider. Oh, spider web. That'd be cool. Ooh, fangs. Oh, like some of the little some of the deer that have little fangs. Let's see how it would look, and you all can decide. Yin and yang. What if we did a little spider web just on one side here? So it's not too on the nose, but there's still a little critter hanging out. Oh my gosh, my spider legs are terrible. Let me readjust spider legs here. There we go. The spider would be his little buddy. He just hanging out. He having a good time in the forest. So here he is with the fangs. What do we think? Do we want to keep the fangs? A nice frolic together. I love it. Fangs look neat with his branch. Like, yeah, I like the fangs too. So let's keep the fangs. Okay. Anything else we want to? Anything else anybody would like to add before I move on to some color? I'm just putting in a blue here, so you can always edit this color. I'm just going to start color. But this isn't like the chosen color. Yeah, if anybody has anything else they'd like to see me add before I actually start on the color, feel free to let me know. In the meantime, does anybody have any opinions on what base color or colors we want to work with? Like I said, I'm just using blue generically to fill things in, and we'll cut it from here. Browns and more neutral colors. Yeah, we can do that. I think that'll be good, especially with the spots and stuff on the back. So we will keep that in mind here. Little blue tint. Oh, green. Yeah, we can add that as well. Maybe in some of the markings or decor. Like maybe we could do like moss or vine decor. I feel like that would suit creature very well. And with the green leaves on the branch like pearls here. That would make sense. You need to come up with a theme name for this guy too. Let's see. It could be something nature based, related to elk or antlers. Lots of ways we can go with it. Oh, Faraday equals man's woods. Ooh, I like that. Faraday. The ancient guardian of Faraday or something. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, so we're talking browns, rich browns. Okay. The lines so that they're not blue. Yeah. Leaving. Alright, I'm going to put a background behind this so we can actually see it properly. I know, buddy, I hear ya. We need a good natural background. It's pretty much all I draw. I wonder if I can get this old background to work. This is one of my much older pieces. Wait a minute. Yeah, I drew that. So thank you, Mint. I've not saved yet, so I probably should, huh? Which chat sign? Dot sign. There we go. And I was thinking with our background, just so it's not so distracting and busy, I'm going to have a little bit of an overlay. Just so it's not competing with the design. Maybe something. So now we have a rich dark brown here. And I was just kind of thinking, what if we brought in a little bit of light that would pixel down a little bit of and then we're going to take the flat color. the backing up. Go for it. I hope you guys are liking this so far. Like I said, if you have any input or ideas that you'd like me to consider, I'm happy to hear them over on the Twitch chat. A little heads up invitation. Okay, so for the eyes, what kind of eyes? We want to embrace the green and nose color. Emerald green. Okay, we can do that. Emerald green. And just a little touch of the yellow highlight. Really make it pop. Okay, black nose it is, or lighter brown. I think a light brown nose would, like, I'm fine with it, but I think a black nose would probably look a little better. What color do we want our fang? Do we just want it white? Okay, we can do a white fang. We'll do like a bone white. Since, there's a bone. Right. So here's where we're at so far. Do we want to embrace a green moon or do we want to go white? Thank you, Mint. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, we can do a little white on the tail, just like a white-tailed deer, or the white rump of an elk. If it's white-tailed deer, it'd be like that. So you get that white flag. Maybe I can bring some of that white up in these markings. If we just a little bit. That. Yeah. And of course, we gotta embrace the green on our antlers here. Not antlers, our quills. And if this green is too sagey or not vibrant enough, we can always change it. Just putting it down here. I like this green too. I think a white moon would look nice. Okay, we can do that. I almost like that this looks almost like the dawn of spring or something, like new buds on the trees. It's very calming. I like the colors in this. Yeah. And if it didn't suit our background, I can always alter the color of the background to maybe suit it a little better. Like in the background. It's good to revisit that old image. Like I miss doing proper background work. But I'm hoping to do more character here going forward. Because it really lets me. He feels calming and regal. I get that same vibe too. I really like him so far. Faraday's Regal Guardian. Something like that. Maybe. The Regal Guardian of the Forgotten Woods. Oh yeah, I like that. It looks so cool. Do we want to add some leaves up onto his antlers? Because we totally can. Like, just really kind of fit with the rest of the schools. You like them clean? Okay, we can do that too. That way we can respect them and see them for their glory. Yeah, yeah, we can keep them clean. That's totally fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the white moon. I'm gonna make it a warmer toned white, just so it's not too flat. I don't know if that makes sense, but salvage this line here. A little highlight. Like I kind of want this to feel rustic and that everything is prim and proper. The line work, just to kind of suit the design. I didn't have to pay for it. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's always fun to get to make stuff like this. Okay. So, pink. I'm going to add a little darkness. I'm going to add some of this green at the pelt. Various other ways if you can add a little marking. I was invested in when I saw horns on the sketch. So we could do like a little, like he's got moss or something on his legs if we wanted. Something like that. Maybe a few little green stragglies on his feathers. Elegant green tattooing. Ooh, that could be pretty. Let's see what we can do. I'm definitely getting like Celtic, like knot vibes for designs. Maybe something like that. Oh, I'm not the only one thinking that, huh? Maybe there's like a some type of like tribal beast or something coming up here. Yeah, I think that really helps him. Okay. What about the back legs here? Let's see. I think it's working. I really like that. Do we want to add some tribal to the middle here? What if we... I'm worried it'd be too much, but... a little hint of something. I like it on the legs only. Yes. Okay. We will stick with that. That way it's not too distracting. Do we want anything on the ears? Do we want to add just a little bit of a green line here into the edge of the ears. Okay, so here's what we got so far. I really like him. Ah, so pretty. Maybe I'll put a little bit of that leg tattoo coming over to the other side of this. Something like that. The background. Ooh, I like that. I think the dark suits him a little better. It feels more in line with what he is. Alright, I'm going to merge these files. Now we're working with this. So is there anything else we'd like to add to him before we start on some decor? It could be a tapestry. Thank you. Nope. Alrighty. Alright, what are we thinking for decor? I'm thinking more green. Like maybe some little danglies. He looks perfect. Chef's kiss. Ooh, yes. White and green. And dark green. Okay, we can do that. So light green, white, and dark green. I have an idea. See if it'll work properly. He's coming together. Look at him. We want danglies on the horns. I was thinking maybe if not as distracting as it would have been with leaves. Just a small touch. He's so sunny. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't think I've ever made a brown based design like this, particularly. I've done a couple of brown designs, nothing like this. I really like him. Really coming along. I'm gonna break across this big solid area with little danglies. Let's bring in some white. Yeah, there's not very many, are there, Yay? And a small tail too. We don't see that often. Right. So many people love the long tails that I tend to stick with it when I make auction designs. But it's really nice not having a long tail for once. And I personally love little short bobtails like that. So cute. It almost looks like morning dew hanging on a tiny thread. little beads on the green here. The bobtails with deer horns is super cute. Well, thank you. I love it too. Okay. Yeah, I like that white. And now we're going to add a darker green. So we can add, we have a darker, more red or vibrant green. I think I want to go a little darker. Here we go. The head. Alright, what are we thinking? Like it? Thank you, Yang. I appreciate it. Is there anything we'd like to add before I call him done? Like, he's so simple, but he's really nice. You think he's perfect. Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, if there's no other opinions on this, I think I'm gonna work on making files and get them uploaded for people to auction on. So thank you all for hanging out. I know it wasn't a very long stream, but life was kind of crazy today. But this guy will be up for auction here in a little while on DeviantArt. And if you enjoyed it, please let me know, and maybe we can do this again sometime soon. I really enjoyed the process of working with you guys and seeing what you had to say. And you guys helped make this, so thank you so much. You'd love to do it again. Okay, yeah, maybe next week or something, or the week after, we can plan on doing one of these again. So, yeah, I'll definitely put it in the schedule book for sometime soon. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna shut down the stream. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for helping me make all these little decisions and bringing this guy to life. So, until next time, see ya. Bye, guys. And apparently Richter says bye too. All right, see you guys.